We are a 20-year-old company, and at the time that I came to Ideal Studios, we had always been a mom and pop shop. That's the way everyone had kind of looked at us. We had local reputation, very, very strong as a service center, but we had added other avenues in our company, and no matter how many times, I was actually on the sales side, so no matter how many times I told my customers other things that we did, it just wasn't getting to them. I was kind of at a loss at the time trying to figure out what to do. Through talking with Lori, she had talked to me about what do people really think of us. And so they did interviews with our employees, with our customers, with our suppliers, really did some research on what everyone else's image was of our company. I know what I thought of our company, but you never know what everybody else is saying. So through multiple interviews with many different people, and really looking into even our competition, even looked into our competition and what they were doing through internet and through whatever ways they were doing it. But they found out about our competition without finding out from me, so that's where it started. Well, part of it was really even a surprise for us. It did confirm what we had thought on the service side with our customers, but our employees were really a big avenue for us. I guess we hadn't thought to ask them what they thought of our company, but they had a lot of input and got a lot of pride out of the whole process from beginning to end of changing our name, because a lot of our guys have been with us a really long time. So I want to call them think tank times that we had, where we sat with the group and Ideal Studios and just kind of talked about what they thought about us and where they saw the company going. They came up with great ideas, and it was just the whole experience was really great. Well, we wanted not only to change our image locally, but really get into a bigger market and also try to attract some larger customers. So there's multiple things we did. Well, they did, I guess I should say. They recommended us to do. We did end up changing our logo. We also went with a logo that will last for a very long time. We have a huge, actually not a huge, but a great reputation locally, and we needed to keep part of our existing name. So they were very good about keeping that in the whole scheme as we went forward, to not lose our local people and thinking we were getting too big for them. So we had a combination of our old with the new. We are now doing some mailers to go out when we're announcing new product line or new location. We just built new offices, just anything that we are doing in the future. And as we grow, we go through a mailing kind of system, and they all are the same as far as the branding part of it. It's our same name, but it's just a little different to keep their attention. Everybody takes their mail and throws it in the trash. So we do something unique each and every time to kind of just keep in mind that, yeah, we're still out there, we're on the technology edge, but we're always looking to improve. And then also we started doing some trade shows, and they were instrumental in our backdrops, layouts, mailers, previous to the trade shows, what we handed out at the trade shows. We even did some three-dimensional items that we actually made in our own business, so that was good. We got into some trade magazines, which we'd never done before, and really pushed our names always out there. It's the same all the time, but every new little advance, it keeps the same from before with the new technology going forward, so as to keep our existing customers and really trying to attract new customers. This is just kind of an example of one of the things that we did. This is just a little item that came in with a cute catchphrase in a card, real simple, with just our name and our contact person to call. But this is showing, in the steel industry, this is showing 4 different services just by this one little piece. And it's also something they can use on their desk, as a business card holder. But it definitely got many people's attention, and we've got tons of phone calls after we sent this out. This is one of 3 mailers that we sent out that were three-dimensional, looking for new prospects. It gets them to at least get the phone call back, and then the salespeople can take it from there. But it showed them that we didn't just do one simple flat thing. There's multiple items that we can do, and it was a great opening. And this was an Ideal Studios idea. for us to do. So, and like I said, we have continued with this same idea, and we even now go out on the road and take samples of our products and like put the logo of customers and stuff in there just as we show up, and that was derived from some think tank groups with Idea Studios. We walk in with a new customer, a lot of times we find out what their logo is ahead of time, and we may cut it out in a shape of steel in some way and bring it to opening, and if nothing else, at least get you the appointment for 20 to 30 minutes, so that's all we need. Oh my, there's so many. Multiple things. All the trade shows have worked out. We've gotten tons of leads with new customers. We now have multiple salespeople, and as they go out, it's just very professional what they're handing out, and our image instantly is that we are a larger company or can handle larger accounts. We have grown the company itself in the last 4 or 5 years. We've doubled in size again. So it's just great, everything that's happened. And then about a year ago, we were sold to a larger corporation, and our branding is so strong that they haven't changed anything on our branding. We are the same, all the handouts, everything the same, and they just added, and they're a huge national company, they added their logo just a little tiny in the corner on the back of a few pamphlets, and that's about it. And they've even asked me who we use. So like I said, they have their own firm that they use, but they're very impressed with how all of our branding has been done. So it's been a great process, you know, from beginning to end, and we just still add on all the time. And every time something new comes out, a new piece of equipment, we come back to Ideal Studios for guidance and, you know, to kind of keep everything on the same page. Before we started the branding process and using Ideal Studios, we did about $25 million a year in sales. And over the last 3 years, we've increased, and this past year we did $61 million in sales. And all of that, I think, is contributing to us spending, now we're spending the effort into our marketing that we used to spend into just the technology part. And our local customers, that's been a great transformation, because we have many local customers that use every one of our services in-house. And then we are now nationwide too. I have customers in Iowa, Pennsylvania, all over the United States. So just, it's big growth time for our company, and I just see us going forward in the same direction. Very professional. Every meeting was well run on a great timeline, hit every date we'd asked them to, and exceeded many. Never had really any issues. They kind of just walked us through the whole process from beginning to end. Whether it was the interviews amongst our employees or the interviews outside with our customers, they just took care of everything for us. So it was a great experience.